You probably know someone who never talks much in a group. They sit at the edge of conversations, they don't fight for attention, they don't interrupt. People sometimes think they're cold or boring, or that they just don't care. But here's what no one sees. At night, alone in their room, that same person is processing every single moment from the day. They are replaying conversations. They are feeling things so intensely that it almost hurts. They care deeply about almost everything. They just never said a word about it. And the cruelest part? They are usually the most emotionally intelligent person in the room. But no one ever knows. If this sounds like you, or someone you love, stay with me. Because today, we are going to talk about the psychology of people who stay quiet, but feel everything.
Why do some people become like this? Psychology gives us two main answers. For some, it is simply how they were wired. Research on introverted personality types shows that their brains process dopamine differently. Where a highly social person feels energized by external stimulation, the deeply private person's nervous system is already running at a higher baseline level of inner stimulation. The outside world, frankly, can feel like too much. But for many others, the silence was learned. Not chosen, learned. Imagine a child who grew up in a home where expressing feelings was dangerous. Maybe their emotions were mocked. Maybe they shared something real and someone laughed. Maybe the adults around them were so consumed by their own chaos that there was no space for a child's inner world. So that child made a decision, not consciously, but quietly, the way children do. They decided, the safest place for my feelings is inside me. No one can touch what they can't see. They became the child who watched more than they spoke, who learned to read the room before entering it, who understood other people's pain with an almost unsettling accuracy because they had spent years as a silent observer of human behavior. And then they grew up, and they carried that silence with them into adulthood, not as a weakness, but as armor that they forgot how to take off.
So what does this actually look like in everyday life? Sign 1. They take a long time to trust, but when they do, they are fiercely loyal. This is not coldness, it is caution, born from experience. They have learned that not everyone deserves access to their inner world. So they test, quietly, slowly, carefully. They watch how you treat strangers. They notice if your words and actions match. They observe whether you keep small promises, because they believe that is where character really lives. But the moment they decide you are safe, they will defend you, support you, and show up for you in ways that will surprise you. Their loyalty is not loud. It does not announce itself, but it is one of the most consistent things you will ever experience from another human being. Sign 2. They overthink, not because they are weak, but because they feel responsible for everything. When something goes wrong in a relationship, they immediately wonder what they did. They go over the conversation again and again, searching for the moment they could have been better, kinder, clearer. Other people call this overthinking, but they call it caring.
The dark side is that they often take on guilt that was never theirs to carry. They internalize. They turn the volume of the world's pain inward because they feel deeply, painfully, that if they just understood it well enough, they could fix it. Sign 3, they feel alone, even when surrounded by people. This is the sign that hurts the most to say out loud. They can be in a room full of people who love them and still feel like there is a glass wall between them and everyone else. They smile, they laugh, they participate, but a part of them is always somewhere else, watching, processing, wondering why connection feels so complicated when they want it so badly. The loneliness they carry is not about being alone. It is about feeling unseen. There is a difference. And if you have ever felt it, you know exactly what I mean. Here is what I want you to understand. The silence is not emptiness. The quiet is not indifference. And the depth, the heavy, exhausting, beautiful depth of feeling everything is not a flaw. It is a form of intelligence that the world has not yet learned how to fully appreciate. People who stay quiet but feel everything tend to make the best listeners, the most thoughtful friends, the most honest advisors. They are the ones who notice when you are not okay before you say a word. They are the ones who remember the small details that tell them you matter. But here is the part they need to hear. You cannot pour from a cup that you never let anyone fill. The same depth that makes you extraordinary at understanding others makes it terrifying to let others understand you. Because what if they look inside and decide it is too much? What if they see all of it? The sensitivity, the intensity, the 10 layers of feeling behind every quiet moment, and they walk away. That fear is real, but it is also the cage.
The people who truly love you do not want the edited version of you. They want the one who overthinks at 2 a.m., the one who cries at songs, the one who feels things in a way that most people never will. That is not your burden. That is your gift. And it deserves to be shared. Carefully, slowly, on your own terms, with the right people. If you recognized yourself anywhere in this video, I want you to know something simple. You are not too much. You have never been too much. You have simply been in rooms that were too small for what you carry inside. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of the 3 signs hit you the hardest? The trust, the overthinking, or the glass wall feeling? I read every single one. If this reached something in you, share it with one person who might need it today. Your quiet understanding might be exactly the thing someone else is waiting for. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. See you in the next one.